All right, quick rundown. I was working on the spreadsheet this morning. The gold numbers from yesterday are basically the same. 48 was lost, and now target is 34, I believe. Here it says 36, but it's about 34. My problem now lies in with is this it for gold for now? I will say yes. Okay, so the dollar's up today, but it's about to press up against resistance too. So on regards to the gold, be defensive on it here for now. But I will say that that gold is done for now. Now I have to sit here and weigh if gold's on its way back to 850 from where we're at here. Okay, so today is one of those days where you have to kind of digest everything. We have interest rate hikes and stuff on the way, and they're getting kind of giddy. I mean, think about this one. If you need to buy a house, we're going to raise rates 3 times that's or more, every quarter until this economy is jammed. If you do have the Microsoft calls, you'll probably want to stagger out on that. And then on the VIX puts, they more than doubled yesterday. So remember that if you take half off with a double, you have a free ride. So I'll just hold on to those. And then the Microsoft calls you'll probably want to get out of. Now, if Microsoft gets up to 65, then, this is Wednesday. So I'm going to look for, nickel puts and stuff. Most of this is just, we have some things of extremes right now with stocks. S&P can get up to like 83. I have to now put R2 or R3 and R4 on here for pivots. So I get to play IT guy today because I have to put, I'm going to have to put monthly pivots on this stuff because it's going off the board. Basically the S&P, you just draw a trend line underneath it and it's just vertical. And when the music stops, it's over. Intermediate, I will say. Can't go on forever because they'll jam. They'll make the Federal Reserve has a equity versus interest rates and money. They have it all figured out too. Where are we at? And then there's that stupid Snapchat IPO. We're trying to get frothy, but like I said, be careful about 2-month 10% pullback. I mean, all it has to do is start like today, right? Market opens up and nobody buys. That's what we're looking for, right? Just some follow through. You're playing with the S&Ps. You're playing chicken with 3 points. Basically, we're at 12.20. But for gold right now, we're down to about 34 on this thing. Here's a happy place here, 36, whatever, 36, 30. I think I wrote 34, and I'll stick with it. It's somewhere under here. What's a 4-hour look like? Somewhere down in here's 30 and stuff. So that's going to be, if those begin to crack, then I got to believe gold is on its way to 850. I can kind of extend it as a sideways pattern type of deal. I mean, in theory, 20 years monthly. In theory, this, I can work some sort of sideways angle here between 1,000 and 1,400 that it bounces through here for a while. It really, it has to take this out, and obviously it has to take that out. God, you got to go down to 1150. So just defensive on gold now. 30, if it goes, then you're back down to 1220, 12, then all of a sudden gold's dropped $40. I got to figure something out here to keep everybody on. You guys can't remember 8 days back. That spreadsheet thing I'll figure out. Maybe I can import it. Maybe the comments will stay. I don't know. I'm also going to change my structure here. I love doing the videos. Something for everybody on Sunday, and then I'll have to. It's kind of like at will or whatever. All right, so gold, so 34 on that one, right? What hour? What's it look like? Keep an eye now, even though you're going to get signals on the intraday, right? On on these. Remember your daily and stuff here too. Okay, ADX on here. Do I have money flow? Where's my money flow? Money flow, money flow. What's the color of the money flow? Green. All right. Do I see green? I don't see green. Whatever. It's one of those days. There's no green anywhere. All right. Why are you? Oh, GE, euro dollars. Okay. Why are you guys bouncing up? God, they're just scared in here. Copper looks like it banged on top of here. I'm never going to win with you, am I? Just like with oil this morning. All right, so we have a stronger dollar. Commodities are, okay. Well, but that's just it, though, is if it's going to be in use. The copper thing on here, ooh, if you came back down, that's freaking alarms. Should I lean that this is just a Trump deal? And this is just, because you're getting the blow-off thing, or, the Trump deal. Maybe this is the hope day. Think of this one. He talks about bridges and shit again, and you get a bounce. Here's Tuesday night. That's what it was. Here's the hope deal. They set them all up in here. Maybe it'll come back down. I'll have to look through it because I have to decide how much psychology is in this stuff. Natty gas, it's at worst sideways from here. ADX is turning up though. What's this, a 2-hour chart? Okay. I just want to make this a quick rundown. Nikkei, holy buckets. Oh, that was good trading, wasn't it? What's that, 1900 to 400 points? That's 400 points right there. $2,000. Double bottom. This was the dots on Sunday. Came back to retested. It was a whole long line of dots. Was that on weekly? What was that chart? Daily. Yeah, right here. Bunch of dots. Dot, 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 dot. It's like, well, okay, it broke the dots, time to sell. It's like, also, it's like, well, buy the dots, and then, or just, put something behind it, just buy it on here. And what do you have? The dots held, maybe the dots. It's a coin flip, figure out how much you want to lose if you're wrong, buying the dots. That's the thing with stops. It's like getting triggered. Oh man, I got stopped out. Well, that's where you're at. That's I have to aim for something, right? They had extensions and Fibonacci's and pivots, because the computers are going to aim for it. Okay, so the NASDAQ. So what do we have here with patterns? This is a runner. This one, God. Well, they go running into FOMC. We also have rollover. Just draw a trend line underneath it. Walk it up. That's kind of shallow. These are dailies. That kind of shallow. They're giving it 1, 2, 3, 4 days and took off on the 5th. Stochastics and everything are just buried, which is fine. This is weekly. All right, so here's stochastics and beginning to close here. Here it closed, went sideways. Here it closed, came down. So, holy buckets, dry. Yeah, keep an eye on stuff. This is a 4-hour. It's going to be fun too. I think I'm going to go after some puts this morning on the Qs. There was, if it does go higher, I think it's right. My numbers from yesterday about right, 94. If there's follow through buying this morning, the Trump thing, people just think it's just going to go straight up. I mean, a week ago we thought that it was going to come down because it's not taking any time. So how much of this is real? We still don't have anything built. Yes, I have to just follow them, but it becomes one of those things that the people in the know have more money than the people that don't have a clue, and that's why it rolled over, like Cliff and stuff. They just flying this morning on Cliff. They're flying this morning on Cliff, up 50 cents, right? That's correct, Cliff. What's another one? FCX. They're running on, what other ones are there? JJC, stuff like that. This is a 2-hour chart. I got to do a bunch of scanning today. Grr. It's Wednesday. I have to work too, right? Not all fun and games. I don't want to trade. I want to live in a mansion. Well, go grab some bricks. There you go, right? Silver to go along with gold, except for it's pausing here, and it's an industrial metal too. Gosh. Yeah. Where do they get these charts from? Bonds. So bonds are coming off. Here's my VIX. So VIX down to here. All right. So that means we're going to get follow through buying today on stock futures. I'm going to guess. So, do you want to retest here though? Drops 180. How much are we up? 1 cent. We go red. God, that'd be interesting. Party on, Wayne. See, they're above pivots, and they're, so I have to go punch in R3 and R4. Actually, I have to go figure out how to make R3 and R4. The spreadsheet I'd have to do manually. Oh man, I got a lot of work today. I think I just like better just talking about charts. Well, it just becomes automated. All of a sudden your machine starts dinging and farting. The key in all of this here, I guess, over the summer is that I work on something that's automated to something freaking simple. How much money can you make for 8 hours of sleeping? 8 hours? Who the hell gets 8 hours? You told me you work 19 hours a day, Kev. Corn. Okay, so the dollar's stronger and commodities are up. All right, so obviously I'm on wrong drugs this morning. Bean oil. They actually came back. I didn't know what this was when it first went off, and I shorted the first and the second. This is Carl Icahn wanting to get credits. They want free money. I love it. They bitch about ethanol under Obama being it uses more energy than what comes out of it, and now they want free handouts. Those cups. Billion, trillion. Oh my God, Donald, get off the TV. Oh. You didn't, Donald, I don't even think you even know how to read a spreadsheet, buddy. I think you just blurt shit out to see what happens. Yeah, he's not a very good poker player, is he? What do we have here? My beans? Oh. If you come back up here, I'll short you. What about up in here? This is one of those days. This is one of those days I earn my money. This is one of those days I have to use my talent. Actually, what I just need to do is nothing, right? That's actual strategy. God, wouldn't that be funny if we took the Dow red this morning? That would freak people out. I should write that up. Can we go red, please? We just all of a sudden there's no buyers. That's what it's bystander apathy. What happens is everyone assumes everyone else is going to do the buying, and no one goes to market. If you're long stocks, you don't have to buy anymore. You just let somebody else buy, right? You know, smart people would be adding to winners. So you just keep buying. You just keep pumping the thing up until it stops. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Just keep buying, keep buying. And then because once it's done, then it sell for a year and a half or longer. Wheat. Gotta look like at the short side there. That's an ugly looking choppy pattern. This is 80x in a 2 hour. Back to Aussie dollars. Aussie dollar and gold go hand in hand by about 96%. So Aussie dollar should be coming down with the gold. Watch your spreads like pound Aussie. Keep an eye on that one because they're both getting sold off. You're like, here's a pound getting sold off. Look at that. That one's below the lines too. I got to do so much work this morning. What's this one? Why are you doing this? Why are you that? Why are you oversold? No, I don't want oil to go up. I want oil to come down. Down. Japanese yen. Yeah, that means you're going to come down to here. I'm not going to win today. Well, give them 20 to 40 minutes. See what happens. Now again, well, yeah, this is what you're watching out for forward. You open on a day like this and there's no follow through and there's a vacuum. That told you everybody else is beginning to believe the very fragile mind when you're so bullish you don't even do anything, right? Deer in headlights, Swiss franc coming off. Frickin' cocoa. I don't know. The charts look like shit. Okay, crude oil. EIA. We're going to walk this thing down here. That would be nice. They're all goofed up. Charts and everything. Canadian dollar's ready to turn up, and this one looks like it's ready to roll over. Good Lord. Well, that's trading days for you. Just put the charts up. There's no thinking. If you overthink this, you've lost money on both sides. All right, where's my Brent, though? Brent, I think, looked a little more bearish. Whoops. Easy. Oh, you bastards. But you still don't hit the high. All right. Have yourself a good day, yo.